Hi everyone, this is Cindy with Creating with the Heart. My website is www.cindyvernon.blogspot.com, and welcome to Make It Monday. The idea behind Make It Monday is easy cards that you can make in 30 minutes or less. And today's card is a very easy one. I'm doing a tent card today, and I'm using this image from Hello Kitty. I love these cherries. I'm a huge Meringue Bright fan, and Stampin' Up! A couple of years ago came out with some designer paper that I have just been hoarding because I love the cherries. And so I'm using this cherry, and I'm also using the reverse side. It also comes with a black with the cherries, which is actually really, really cute. And so this is just cut at 3 inches. In black. The cherries are in Cherry Cobbler from Stampin' Up! And in olive. And then I just accented the cherries and also my leaves with my white gel pen. Hopefully you can see that. And I am going to go ahead and put together my base. My card base is 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. So it's 8 1/2 by 4 1/4 folded over. I always use a white card base. Saves you on money, and it's really easy to write and stamp on the inside when it's white. Then I will be putting on top of this, the same size as my card base, 4 1/4 by 4 1/4, is the Cherry Cobbler cardstock, and you can see that I am using my scraps. This is a really unique and easy way to use your scraps when you're using your Cricut. It makes these, or punches, and it makes these kind of, holes in the middle of your paper. And of course you can reuse it to cut more things or whatever. However, if I have a nice large piece and I cut it right, I can use it for my cards, the bases for my cards. And then I'm going to be covering up those holes with this polka dot paper. And so I'm going to adhere all that together. And hopefully I'll get this on straight. It's not like my strong suit. I have a lot of crooked card bases here. And then just go ahead and use your adhesive to mount right on top of here. Actually, I'm going to use the other side a little straighter. And there we go. And of course, I did this piece crooked, so I'm going to kind of straighten it out because I can't stand when it's crooked. So you see me, how I really make cards at home, very imperfectly. Okay, so there's that. That's our card base. Now, for the top, we're doing a tent card, and I'm going to go ahead and mount my top 2 pieces that are going to be the top of my tent together, and it's black cardstock. This is cut at 3.75 by 3.75, so 3 3/4 by 3 3/4, and then this piece is 3 1/2 by 3 1/2, and I will just adhere those 2 pieces together. And the key to making this tent card is making sure that your top of your card does not go past 5 1/2 inches, otherwise it will not fit in a regular size envelope. So I take my ruler and let's see, 5 1/2 is going to be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1/2 is right here. Is this mark right here? So just mark that for myself because I need it, and this is Cricut too. So let me go ahead and put that on a little bit straighter. I don't know what is up with me and putting this stuff on crookedly. I think it's because I'm making a video and I get nervous and I just stick it on there. Okay, so I've got this layered here, so this is about as far up as I want to go. So kind of eyeball where I want to stick this. So 5.5 is there. Let me layer this up. And I'll just make it just under there. Okay, there's the top. And then I've got my cherries, and I have mounted these on foam tape for a little bit of dimension. I love foam tape. I should own stock in 3M between my ATG gun and foam tape. And I'll just put my cherries there. And then I have my sentiment. I just stamped in black ink on a piece of white scrap, which I then trimmed and mounted it on another scrap of black, and then a scrap of the Cherry Cobbler cardstock. And this is the stamp set that I used. I used this, let's see, I Love You Cherry Much right here. Love You Cherry Much. Very cute. This is called Country Living by Pink by Design. And I also put it on Pop Dots. And I added a little cherry colored rhinestone up there. This is a very simple card. I didn't want to put too much on there because I cut my cherries at a pretty good size, so it kind of takes up most of my card. And then I'm just going to go ahead and center this underneath. And here is my super cute Love You Cherry Much card. So I will have all of the sizes that I used to make the card on my blog. So be sure to visit me at Creating with the Heart, www.cindyvernon.blogspot.com. Thank you.